my.
You just tore off the paint. It needed to be done.
All right. Well, welcome back to another episode of Sheet Talk. Like you said, we kind of tried to dress the part here today because if you've been following the episodes, which I hope you have been, we talked about teasing a new Fusers Reserve. And so if you've seen, a little bit of the news out there, we've got the new Fusers Reserve that just launched recently. So hopefully you've gotten a chance to get a piece, but that is the deep dive. Right, that's what we call it. So super pretty. I think it's a really good representation of Oceanside, being by the coast and all that.
Yeah, I got to do a call out to Patty Gray and her amazing bowl that she made for us. And it perfectly displays how deep dive can be used. What I think is really awesome is she did it on an opal background. So it definitely changes the look compared to the two. So thank you, Patty.
So what we really wanted to focus on for this episode is our event coming up in September. So Stay Glassy Fest, which we're super excited about.
Yeah.
And hopefully, some of you got a chance to get the VIP tickets, which we know will be really exciting for a lot of the folks out there that had a chance to get the tickets. We were only able to support one bus down to the factory, but that will be a big highlight to start the event. So for those of you that don't know, we are doing a tour bus with a select group of VIP folks who purchased a ticket to go down to the factory. And that will be a great day of them getting a chance to tour the operation, see some art glass being made, and good food and all that. So it'll be a really great way to start Stay Glassy Fest. And then there's also opportunity to buy tickets to the actual event where there will be some awesome glass and stuff for sale. So if you're out there and already bought a ticket, we're excited to see you. Hopefully you've made some arrangements. We have updated information on our website about hotel recommendations, other things like that. So make sure you're visiting the website. If you have any questions, certainly you can reach out to us. Also at the event, I think it's notable to talk about
there's going to be a lot of amazing artists, vendors, manufacturers that are going to be there at the event. And the list is extensive. Yeah,
so we do have a new poster that went out for the event, which is really cool, which I think that if you know a lot of like the Instagram artists or people in the industry that are really notable, we talked about Patty Gray. She's going to be there promoting her new studio space. She'll be talking about some of the classes she's got upcoming, so there will be some great opportunity to sign up for some of her upcoming classes. But there's also a lot of, Instagram artists that you might be familiar with who will be attending. I'd like to give out a shout out to Maggie at Colorado Glassworks. We're excited to have her. Heather Dawn, if you're familiar with her, she's out of Arizona, makes some awesome stuff. So we'll have 25 plus artists and studios that will have their own booth, which is really great. Many of them will be selling artwork. There will be some demos at some of these booths, again, promoting classes. And then we also have 11 or 12 vendors and distributors that are going to be attending and having their own booth at the event as well, which is really exciting.
Yeah, so it's going to give you access not only to our glass that we have for sale, but to finished artwork, to some one-of-a-kind pieces that are being brought by these artists. It's also going to give you access to other manufacturers that are key to this industry. They're going to be here. We're also opening it up to the community. So not only are we going to have the people that really know what's going on in the art glass already, but we're opening it up to our North County neighbors and bringing all them in to introduce glass and hopefully spark a desire to get into the glass hobby. And another fun thing that we're just announcing, you can find it on our website, is information on our Friday night kickoff party. So that's going to be all the fun that you would ever want.
Well, I'll tie it back to GCBE. If you've been following us with these Sheet Talk episodes, we were talking about GCBE. Well, we always talk about that event and other events that we attend and are part of. But one of the funnest things at that event is always their after party. So we're kind of reversing it. We're doing a little kickoff party type deal, but we rented out a local brewery space, which is conveniently just a couple minutes up the road from the headquarters. Our own Oceanside team of talented musicians will be performing, and that band is Slump. So that will be really great. We brought
them back together for this event, and it's gonna. I heard they just wrote a new song.
Yeah, look out for that. They're debuting a new single. and we're bringing the band back together.
Yeah,
so,
it's all because of us.
Yeah. So super exciting.
Oh, and the artist auction. Okay, so this is
Right.
going to be huge. At the event, we're going to have pieces of art that can be auctioned off in a silent auction, so it won't be loud and obnoxious. But you can submit your artwork if you want to send us a piece. We'd love to have it in our auction.
Yeah, it's a good call out. Well, if there's anyone out there who, even if you're not coming to the event, but you'd be interested in wanting to have a piece of art at this auction, definitely reach out to us. We are looking for more artwork to include in the auction, and the proceeds are going to be going to, really good cause. Our goal is to build up, the proceeds from this auction for something we can contribute in the community for art glass education and programs. So,
well, and then kicking back to GCBE, I just want to say, if you're an artist, instructor out there, please, call to action to you. They've extended the deadline for class admissions for GCBE. It's now going to be August 14th. So put in your class admissions. The reason I wanted to make note of that is, as you all know, we are a huge supporter of our instructors at that event, and it is time for us to start doing our order selection for those classroom support. So please, if you are an artist, instructor, and you want to teach at the event, we would love to support you, but you need to put in your class admission so we know that we can get you glass for that event. And I know it seems like it's way in advance, but we got to get the planning done now.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, good call out. It's a lot of work. It's months of work leading up to GCBE,
Yeah.
So that's a good call out. And so at the event, a reminder, September 20th and 21st, those are the event days. As Pam said, we have the kickoff party, which is that Friday night before September 19th. We are going to be, by the way, for the Friday night party, I just want to note, if you go on our website, we will be selling tickets to that event. So if you are coming out for the event, make sure that you're getting a ticket to the event, which will get you a drink ticket. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres. It's a really nice space. And then we'll have the glass auction there too. So that's
come
gonna be
hungry,
really
come thirsty. There'll be additional food items and beverages to purchase. It's a great local venue. We were able to meet the owners today, and they're excited to have us.
And then other activities that we're planning on for the event on Saturday, Sunday that are exciting to talk about. We have a local couple who are talented glass blowers that have a mobile glass blowing unit. So they'll be there set up doing live glass blowing demos. So that's really exciting. They'll be using Oceanside products. And the best part about that, I think, is that we're going to have little 15-minute slots that people who come to the event will be able to get in the hot shop area a little bit and make something special for themselves. And so that's very cool. We do have a young lady who is a talented torch worker, so she'll be doing some demos at the event as well. And there will be a number of other demos taking place at the event as well in terms of, cutting demos. We've got Toyo that will be there, Morton, using their cutting system and whatnot. So we're super excited. Technoglass will also be there. Some of these names you're probably familiar with, but we're super excited about that. We're also going to have a nice make and take booth for stained glass. So our local stained glass shop, Don Myers, super stoked that he's going to be there. And this is one of those things, like if the local, community's coming in and, aren't experienced, that's okay. We're going to have preset patterns where people can come in, make their own little sun catcher. It's no charge, just part of the event, and adds to the whole ambiance. So that's super cool. We also are going to have raffles for artwork at the event as well.
And some special products. You guys,
special products, raffles.
Donations from other manufacturers that weren't able to make it that sent us goodies.
Yeah, so there's going to be tons of fun stuff at the event. We wanted to try to do everything we could to make it more accessible to everyone and to have really fun stuff as part of the event. So I will just say I've gone to the Art Glass Association of Southern California's event, and we're kind of taking a little page out of their book with their raffles, because my wife and I will go
just for
and
the
we
raffle.
get pumped to buy some raffle tickets to hope to win some glass art to put in the house. And so that'll be really fun. We're excited about that. And then in terms of the glass that we'll have for sale at the event, you know, what you can expect to find is mostly 12 by 12, so we're not selling super large sheets or anything. It's mostly something that you can transport easily. There's a big variety of glass. And then more importantly, what we always get excited about is we do have a new Fusers Reserve. It has been made, so it's pretty top secret at this point.
Top secret. It's beautiful.
Yeah, actually, we're all super excited about it. It came out really awesome. So we're gonna debut that Fusers Reserve at the event. So you'll only be able to get that Fusers Reserve at Stay Glassy Fest. So that's super exciting. There will also be some various accessories like frit and other things as well. So with that, I think that wraps up another episode of Sheet Talk. We're talking sheet and everything in between. And hope to see you at Stay Glassy Fest. And look out for more updates from us. Make sure you're following us on any of our email communications. We're going to be sending out a lot of updates. And we really hope to see you there. And if not, hopefully you see us next time, because we hope to continue Stay Glassy Fest for a long time. But,
absolutely.
Until then, stay glassy.
Stay glassy. So I didn't even realize that, you know, I matched the sheet today.
Yeah.
So I'm the sheet wearer.
When you're talking sheet, you're wearing sheet, you know.
They're the early arrivals of our Stay Glassy Fest, the guests that couldn't wait to get here. They're camping out in the bushes.
Camping pass.